Can you call Ronald Reagan right now and tell him to turn on his audio? New York Empire Baseball, hustle at home, 5 p.m. Let's go. We got hit and pitch today. We had a great question come in from Caleb Friedman. Keep the questions coming. Anything you want to know, hitting, pitching, playing, nervousness, anything you got. Listen, nothing is off limits. That's what we're here for. Some of you have already pointed out, thank you. I see a couple of private chats say that was super helpful because you had the same question. Coach, how cool is that? One player has the courage to ask a challenging question, and then 3 other players have already said, I had that same question. Awesome.
Yeah, I figured that would be a big question. That's why I wanted to make sure everyone understood that, because I've been asked that question a lot in the past. So that's a big one. Thank you, Caleb.
So if you have any question at all, even why do we teach something? Why is this a certain way? Don't just take it as gospel. Don't just say Coach Jordan and Coach Chris and New York Empire Baseball said so. Any question you have, nothing is off limits. You want to know something, you don't agree with something, chat it in, email it empire@newyorkempirebaseball.org, or jump on Instagram Live, 6 p.m. today at The Center Sports. Interviewing us, it'll be open to Q&A, jump right in. So with that, we got pitching. We're going to go live, of course. We're going to get up there. Remember, first rep that we do today, we're taking it up a notch, 75%. Make sure you're doing it right. The next 4 reps, max effort. We're going all the way today. So we'll get warmed up. Coach Chris has you. Right back to pitching. Let's go.
All right, guys, let's go. So we're going to start off with our knees and ankles. Let's loosen them up first. So we're going to start off with our foot flicks. You guys can just stand in the same place. Just shake out your feet, kick forward, shake out your knees, shake out your ankle a little bit. Good. Now we're going to go into some toe walks. Get all the way up on your toes. We can start to walk forward and backwards. Forward and backwards. Just loosening up those ankles. Get them ready to go. Awesome. Now let's get back onto our heels. Same thing. We're going to move forward and backwards as well.
Coach, I want to remind everybody, this is not optional. Don't stand there chatting right now. This is it. Without this, this is the foundation for your movement, right? All of the performance, all of the mechanics are meaningless if you're not warmed up and ready to go. The reason we warm up is to get those joints loose, right? Is to get them primed and active so that you can go and perform with minimal risk of injury, or at least reduced risk of injury, and maximum performance. Do not waste this time. Do not waste the warm-ups. Let's go.
100%. Guys, even those first things, like I'll second what Coach Jordan says, we don't do them for the younger guys. They're a little younger, 6 years old, 5 years old. When I start to do high knees, the first thing that I feel, I mean, I'm a little older, I'm 29 now, I feel my ankles right away. I'm like, man, I wish I did my foot flicks first. So don't throw those out like this. Those don't work. Speaking from experience, like they loosen me up so I can actually start to do the rest of everything else. All right, guys, so now that our ankles and knees are ready to go, let's go into high knees, all right? High knees, get them up. Awesome. Now we're going to go butt kicks. Remember, we have that arm action, same arm action that we did in our high knees. So I want to think ear to pocket, moving those arms, all right? Nice work. I'm going to show you 2 exercises now. We have our power soldiers and our toy soldiers. Power soldiers being the advanced one. Toy soldiers accomplishing the same thing, warming up our hamstrings, but a little bit easier for the younger guys, okay? So we're going to go, I'm going to show you the power soldier first. So I'm keeping my legs straight. I got a little bit of a skip, and I'm bringing my left foot to my right hand, and I'm switching. Next is going to be, I'm going to stay in the same place, kick up as high as I can, keep my legs straight. Again, left foot to right hand, right foot to left hand. Remember, it's more important to do the movement correctly than to try to go to the advanced one. You see, I'm just hitting my toy soldiers. They loosen up my hamstrings. All right, now we're going to go into power skips. Power skips. I'm going to go power skips. I'm going to start off in a march. So I'm going to go knee up, right arm up. Now I'm going to start to jump. Awesome. Now we're going to go power skips with a stomp. Jump as high as you can up, and we're going to stomp down. So I'm going to get that march going again. And I want to slam my foot through the floor.
Oh, James
Awesome.
Fox, John Fox I don't know if it's James or John, just taking it to a different level. The intensity level for his warm-up is awesome.
I love it, guys. Hey, I want to point out one thing. We always talk about mistakes, right? So I just personally made a mistake. I skipped our knee to knee and our knee to hip, right? So that kind of goes back to everything we talk about. You can make mistakes, but it's what you do after your mistake. So we're going to go back to that because I definitely don't want to skip that. We got to get these hips loose. So we're going to go knee to knee right now. Walk through the movement. And then we're going to create the skip in there. Let's get the rhythm going. Very good. Now we're going to go knee to hip, a little higher up. Same thing. Walk through the movement, then get the rhythm going. All right, awesome job. Now we're going to go side shuffles. Knees are bent, toes are forward, chest is forward. I'm going to shuffle back and forth about 10 times. Here we go. Last one right here. Awesome job. Now we have twisters. Arms are up in a 45-degree angle, so I'm going to put my arms in an L, put them out in front of my chest. I'm going to twist. Spin those hips, guys. Good. Last one, definitely not least. Jump rope. We got 30 seconds. I want to get that heart rate elevated. Then I'm going to pass you over to Coach Jordan. I'm going to get up on the toes, act like we have a jump rope in our hands. All right, here we go. Make sure we're breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. Just bouncing on our toes. You can bop around a little bit, have some fun with it. They're going to be a world-class jump roper after this.
Coach, there was a boxer years ago who lost sight in one eye, and he was so good at jumping rope that he started a jump rope fitness program downtown in Meatpacking.
I believe it.
His name was Michael Elijah Day.
I definitely believe it. It's a good workout.
I think it was called Aerobox.
That's cool. All right, Empire. Now that we're all warmed up, I'm going to pass you guys over to Coach Jordan. He's got you for your arms and shoulders. Then he's going to put you through a pitching workout and go crush it. I'll see you in a little bit for hitting.
You know what this is all about. Most of you have been on this before, so we're going to jump right into our bands. If you don't have bands, you know what to do. Grab your soup cans, grab your tomato paste. So you think they know what tomato paste is?
I hope so. That's when you know they're having good sauce. You got to keep it real, Coach.
Forward fly, overhead reach. Coach Chris is going to help you through it. Remember, we get some tension on here. Maintain your posture. I know you guys are sick of hearing that. But let's do it right. Bending my knees, hinge at my waist, maintain my posture throughout.
Nice job, Chucky. Miles, good work. Henry, keep those arms straight, buddy. Arms straight, come up to shoulder height.
Coach, you think I need to remind him this is all about range of motion and activation. I want to get these joints warm. I want to get going. I want to keep my heart rate pumping. But I want to maximize range of motion without stretching or pulling on an arm or a shoulder. Here we go.
So what Coach Jordan's talking about, we're just looking to loosen up, right? Guys who I see who have weights in their hands or bands, if it feels really heavy, take a step back with the bands. This shouldn't be a muscle building exercise. We're priming our muscles. We're getting our muscles ready to move.
Coach, the best thing about this is, and I hope people remember it forever, you bring a band with you to a baseball field, and you can do the entire warm-up on your own.
Absolutely. Nice job, Gary. That's awesome. And you see the rookie guys doing this right as well. Nice work, dude.
Last one, reverse fly overhead reach. Here we go.
Emily doing a great job. Keep it up. Arms straight. Let's go. Joey D, when you get a chance, can you just change your background to normal? I just can't really see you.
Did you say Joey D as in Joey D. Sabone?
Yeah, my guy's always on the pitch and hit.
That dude comes to class, and he is just Mr. Energy. I love having him in every class. Here we go.
Awesome kid.
Class. Internal and external rotation. I'm going to get out of the way so you all can see it. Remember, non-throwing arm, hiding your shoulders. It's a shelf. Throwing elbow goes on top of that shelf. Not a whole lot of tension for this. Let's get that rotator cuff warm. Turn around, go external.
Good. Johnny Thumbs. I like he's got his name Thumbs. That's awesome. Johnny, can you just bring that other arm up a little higher, buddy? So your left arm up a little higher. Yep. There you go. Perfect. Nice job.
Johnny Cutlets, nice work, dude.
Internal and external close elbow right up against my hip. Here we go.
Good. Matthew, allow that arm to come all the way outside your body. Your hand should go outside your body. Feel the stretch in your shoulders. Lucas Martinez, make sure our wrist is staying straight when we do this, buddy. Don't just flail that wrist out. Wrist should stay straight and just move the whole hand out and whole arm, okay?
The other thing
Better, nice.
is that elbow fly away. You do this and you're no longer working out your rotator cuff. So keep that close elbow and just rotate around it. Coach, I was going to say that my favorite part of the workout is coming up, but somebody shot me a note and said that they catch me saying, this is my favorite drill, like 2 or 3 times every class, and I can't help it. There are some times when I'm just in the mood for a particular throwing exercise, and I just get excited for it. Is that strange?
I think you just hit the same point as the Foxes over there. James and Brianna right now are killing a dance, so I think they're just as excited for you as that exercise. Now they left the camera, so they're probably still dancing right now. Yep, I caught you, James. I saw that, brother.
That's awesome. Coach, I'm going to be honest and a little emotional here. How much do you miss having the Fox family working out here in the arena?
I miss them all. I mean, I obviously miss the Foxes, but just getting to see these guys, every single one of you excites me for the day we get to come back to Empire and the day we get to hit the field. It's going to be awesome.
Go ahead and get a drink real quick. Get your weights, get your wrist weights, get your baseballs, your dog and your cat. Coach, I got to stop saying that. Here we go. Palms forward. I got my pronation swings. Remember, my palms are going to stay facing up on the way up. And then as they come down, when they get about shoulder height, I turn my thumbs in and complete the swing. Here we go. 7.
Good. Emily, Downey, nice work. Come on, Fred. There you go. Oh, my man Fred's got wrist weights? You stud.
Patterning movement and warming up these shoulders even more.
Hey, Fred, can you have your thumbs face your pockets, face your legs when you come down, right? So your palms are back, and then your thumbs are facing towards your legs when you come down, buddy. Yes. Yep. And then just so Empire, when we're doing these, we're not trying to stop the weight or whatever we have in our hand. Just allow your arms to fall.
So, Coach, that last set, I got my elbows pointed straight, not wringing out, right? And I bring them forward. But remember, the most important piece, as they come forward, you turn your thumbs together. Don't just swing your elbows here, right? Make sure you turn the thumbs in. Hey, Coach, did the camera just catch me punching myself in the eye with the wrist weights?
I didn't catch that. I'm cycling through these guys.
All right.
I'm watching Emily crush it right now.
Palms facing
downtown's all over it.
Shoulders and rotate them up. Here we go.
Ian, nice job, dude.
Maintain your posture throughout this exercise. If you find yourself arching your back to do it, either your weights are too heavy or you don't have them right out in front of your shoulders.
Nice work, Kaplan. Just try to slow down on the weight when you're dropping those weights down. Just try to slow that. Yep, that last piece. Good job, dude.
Oh, so
nice work.
To get it on the negative. No, Coach?
For sure. You want to time under tension. Like the longer we can have our muscles contracting and working and squeezing, the more we're gonna create blood flow in there and allow our body to get ready to go.
So what Coach is talking about, when I'm on the way down, I could just let the weights fall and let gravity take over. Instead, I'm going to get a workout on both sides of the muscle by holding it here, rotating it down slowly, and then going down slowly instead of just dropping them. Dropping them, you don't get any workout at all. Here we go. Back to pronation swing, 7. And if you
nice work, Shep.
I'm not stopping the weight. I'm getting to the back of my range of motion and letting it stop right there.
Bodie, nice job, dude.
My elbow throws, remember, point the elbows straight as they extend before they hyperextend. Rotate those thumbs down and complete the throw.
Matthew, turn your thumbs towards your legs as you're starting to come down. Thumbs should be together. Yep, good job.
When it's over your head, your thumbs are pointing away. As you get out in front of your shoulders, your thumbs point together and then down. Finally, last set of press.
Nice. Caleb, that looks awesome, buddy.
Really focused on holding it on the way down.
Let's go, Gary. Wow, that's amazing.
All right.
We got 5- and 6-year-olds crushing this workout, Coach.
What's that?
We got 5 and 6-year-olds crushing this workouts. I mean, the 14-year-olds, they look phenomenal, but when we got 5 and 6-year-olds crushing this, that's just a special thing.
I agree with you. All right, get yourself a drink. I think I'm going to do the same. Where'd my water go? Here it is. Know what time it is?
Oh, it's game time.
Oh, somebody's been watching The Last Dance.
It's game time. I actually haven't caught any of it. I might plug in tonight.
Oh, you got to plug in, Coach. What time is it? It's game time. Woo! All right.
Yeah, I got to watch that.
75% all 10 towels or throws, right? 75% the whole way through. I'm going to start with 5 towels, then I'm going to hit 5 throws. In my mind, I'm throwing on an arc right now, right? I'm not throwing hard straight. You throw the ball 120 feet, front side across, scap load back, across the body. Here we go.
Nice, Chucky.
When you land on that front foot, make sure you are scap loading. You pull that elbow back.
Leighton, you look incredible, dude. Nice work.
Now,
Miles, less focus on having your hand stop in front of your face and more focus on just pulling that elbow into your side. Pull yourself into rotate. Yeah, good.
So 2 things. Jill, come on back to me. 2 things that are very important. The belly button and the shoulders have to rotate. Then the throw happens. It's not that you get to this position, throw, and it pulls your body around. If you do that, you may find yourself here. You're not going to throw very accurately. You put a lot of strain on your shoulder. We can get into the details of that if you want, but after the class, right? Instead, when I land, I pull this elbow back, and my first move is my belly button spin. Coach is going to work on that in the snap drill today, right? My first move is spinning my belly, then my shoulders spin when I pull the elbow, then I throw. So you can think of it as step, spin, throw. So here it is. Step, spin, throw. Not step, throw, spin. You won't throw hard. You won't throw healthy. Let's get 3 more long toss. Step, spin, throw should be on your mind right now.
Chuck, that's awesome, buddy. Looking good.
All right. Shake it out. Let's go 5 scap throws on a line. First one, 75%. Make sure that when that foot's coming down and you're turning your hips, the elbow pulls back. That takes coordination, doing 2 things separately at the same time. When that foot hits, that elbow pulls back. That's going to turn the shoulders back, allow you to throw harder. So 5 scap throws, stationary. You don't need to walk into these.
Nice, Deck. Team Declan is crushing it right now. Team Walsh over there, sorry.
All right. You may notice I didn't go 100% on that set. You know why? I still didn't feel warmed up 100% because all I did was my towels. So you know what you do? Sometimes when you feel something different about your body and it's not pain and you know that you're not warmed up yet, what do? Do you just stick to the plan? No, don't be afraid to make a change to make sure that you are where you need to be physically and mentally. So I didn't go 100% in my scap throws. I was focused on getting them right and still getting warmed up. Now I'm feeling good. So I'm going to jump right into my step backs. Feeling real good about this today. I'm going to be so focused on this movement, right? That knee is going to my toe the way Coach always reminds me to do it. I'm going to bring all the balls over here, right? Knee to toe. What do you always tell me, Coach? Butt to heel?
Butt to heel. Empire, bring it in for this because we're going to talk about this a lot with hitting. I want you to watch Coach Jordan on this right now. Watch where his knee is compared to his back foot, right? This is for pitching and for hitting. If you see that knee stays inside of his back foot, almost kneecap to big toe. Perfect. All right, let's see it, guys. Let's see what you got. Guys who were just on the 4 o'clock class with me, they're probably like, Coach, you were just talking about that. Ari, that looks amazing, dude. Love it. Love it. Nice work, Caleb.
Did you say Caleb?
Garrick, I just want you to you're going to just work on throwing across your chest. So I want you to work from your shoulder. Whip yourself in the leg with that towel, buddy. Show me that.
Now, Jill, come on, bring it back here because I got Tino over here. I want you all to be very careful. This is super important. We're gonna name my belly button. My belly button's name is center of mass. That's a really long name, but I want you to be very careful that when you drop into this back foot, your next move, notice my belly button and my chest have kind of stayed on the right side of my knees, right? I'm not here. My center of mass and my chest and my face don't lead this movement. They don't lead the throw, they don't lead the hit, right? So it's not step back and then begin moving your face and just see how I'm out over my front foot. I'm not going to throw very hard. I've already lost a tremendous amount of energy, and my posture is really bad. I'm probably going to throw low on those. Instead, right, because my whole body ends up here. Instead, when I drop back into that back leg, all of my weight is in my back heel, right? I'm sitting on my heel right now, almost exclusively, right? My next move is not a lunge with my face. My hips are moving forward. My chest is staying back. I'm not getting my belly button and chest out over my front foot. So I'm going to stay almost centered between my knees throughout the movement. Not. So if you find yourself falling forward, something's wrong. Keep that belly button between your knees throughout the movement. Shake it out, get a drink if you need one. Coach, you think they're ready for rockers?
Yeah, I think so. I think we did a good job on the step backs, which is crucial for that.
All right, so if you're going to move into rockers today, make sure that when you land on that front leg and your hips turn into it, that front leg and that front heel, you push the ground as hard as you can to keep you stable, not lunge out over your front leg again. That's that last thing I was talking about becomes super critical in this movement, right? I rotate into that front leg and I push the ground as hard as I can and I stiffen that leg as much as I can, right? That's key to throwing hard and healthy, right? My feet are almost as wide as they can go. My toe is open, kind of pointed almost to the target. 100% of my weight on the front leg. I rock back into the back. Wow. Coach, I said 75 on the first one, right?
I think that was about 95.
Yeah, I may have to dial that back. Here we go.
All right, let's see it, Jake. Graham, come close to the camera. I can't see you from that far, buddy. Yeah, just walk over to the right. That's perfect.
So you should start, your knees should be bent. You should be low to the ground. This is not a step back, right? This is not sit up and just rock back. No, get all your weight, bend this front knee. This leg should be low. Your hips should be low to the ground and rock back into that back leg. This is a hard movement, right? This is not stand up straight and do a dance again. That's your step back. 100% on my front leg, 100% of my weight. I rock back into this back leg. This is hard. This is why you need to do the exercise at the end of this class and Monday, Wednesday, Friday in Diamond Core. If you don't have the functional, foundational strength and mobility to do these things, you will not be able to pitch as hard and as healthy as you want to, or as you're potentially capable of. Shake it out, get a drink.
Johnny Fox, when you're doing those, make sure your back knee stays inside your back ankle when you're going back, buddy. Load that back hip. Don't allow the weight to go over that foot.
All right, drop steps. Everybody's favorite, but some of the most confusing. I'm going to start with my back to the target. I'm going to come right at you on this. Remember, when I drop this step back, my belly button turns. I'm still facing backwards. Then I turn and throw. I'll even do it this way to start, right? See how the hips have turned, the elbow has come back to shoulders. I'm still looking this way. So it's seen the other way. This will teach you to really pull those shoulders back into foot strike and then continue to throw. Tons of torque, tons of turning power, maximum hip and shoulder separation and velocity. Last one. Make it your best.
Foremost, look phenomenal, dude. Nice. Zachary Kaplan, that's awesome, buddy.
Wow, Chuck looks great. Give me a 1 in your in the chat if you want the roll-ins right now because you think you can put it together, roll in, keep the hips straight, pull it back, or you want to jump right into walking windups and then the mound. Let's see it. Who's in for a roll-in? No roll-ins?
We got a couple coming in right now.
You see him, Coach?
Yep, we're good. Let's hit roll-ins. They want them.
All right, pay attention. This is critical. This is how we really turn those shoulders back. You're walking forward, your knees, your hips, your belly button are pointing forward throughout. Then you pull your elbow and shoulder back to make this throw. You're generating power from your upper half with a stable lower half. Here we go.
Wow, Jonah Morris, let's go.
It looks easy, but it is teaching your body how to move into a throw.
Coach, you want their hips facing forward when they're doing this, correct?
Entire time. There is not a time, right? If you find yourself right, left, and turning around, wrong exercise, right? Right, left, right? My hips, my belly button, my knees are still going forward, so I'm going to do them right at you.
Jared, watch Coach Jordan right now. Watch where his hips are. See how he's facing forward the whole time? He's just walking straight and then pulls back with his upper body to throw. Yes, good fix, Jared.
Right, so I keep my knees, my hips going straight, and then I think about that scap load throw to turn my shoulders. Wow, Coach, when you're not afraid to fail, there's no limit to what you can accomplish.
Absolutely.
I'm not thinking about strikes, and I'm just pounding the zone today.
So when the intensity cranks up. Nice work, Cal.
Shake it out. Now it's time to put it all together. I'm getting on the bump. You could be on flat ground. Remember the setup, right foot, left foot, about halfway apart, no wider than hip width. Your elbows are down and relaxed. Ball, palm of your glove. All right, I want a flat wrist and easy to access baseball. I'm gonna get on that bump. My first fastball today, 4 seams. What's 4 seam mean? Across the train tracks. 2 seam would be with the train tracks. And we're gonna talk more about that later this week, right? I got 5 4 seam fastballs coming here. My first one, about 75% effort. My next 4, I'm gonna bring it, Coach.
Nice. Formo, let's go.
All right, Coach, I got 100% for this gang because they're giving 100%.
Nice job, Bodie. That's intensity, dude. Let's go.
Ever. I'm thinking about how fast can I move and can I pull that scat back every time?
Joey D bringing the heat. Love it.
All right, 2 more. Make sure the scap's happening right. Make sure you got max effort. Here it comes. Last throw of the day. Coach, it's going to be the best one right here. I feel it.
Let's see it.
You know what's going to be the best about it? All the
Max
fire,
effort.
all the thunder, all the passion, all the love for New York Empire Baseball is in this. It's time to hit. Get a drink. Shake it out. I'm going to do some band work. I'm going to do my pull-aparts while you guys work. Take your drink. If you have your band, let's get into a quick set of pull-aparts. Three-way pull-aparts. Coach, I want to pitch some more. I'm ready to go a couple innings.
Good training, Coach.
Wow, Coach, I'm kind of jacked up right now. Now I'm going to go overhead, start out in front, over my head, pull it out behind. You think it's because most of 14U is up on this call that I'm all pumped up?
I think so. I mean, it makes sense.
Got Andrew Kaplan dialing in from the Berkshire Mountains. You got Ronald Reagan coming to us from Florida. We're everywhere, dude. I'm good, Coach. It's time to hit. Finish up your drink. Jump in with Coach Chris. Let's hit some baseballs. Let's go.
Empire, awesome job with the pitching.
Hang on 1 second, just fixing my camera. Awesome job with the pitching, guys. We're going to jump right into some snap drills. Coach Jordan was just talking to you about it. We're working on separating our hips and shoulders. So I actually have a chair set up here for you guys. I want you to you can either go up to a chair. I'm going to show you the setup first so you can have an idea of what you need, right? I'm going to have something that I can put my front hand on. I'm a righty, so my front hand would be here. I want to have something that I can put my left hand or my front hand on this chair, or you can walk over to a wall. Right? You can walk over to a wall or a doorway and put your hand on there. So I'm going to give you guys a second to do that, and then I'm going to walk you through the movement, okay? JB, you want to just let me know when they're ready to roll?
Absolutely. Wow, I'm coming down from a serious pitching high, Coach.
Good. Stay fired up. We got some good old hitting to do.
Yeah, they're ready, Coach.
They're good to go? All right, awesome. So, guys, first thing, I'm going to put my front hand on that wall. I'm going to put my front hand on the wall. I'm going to take my step. And now I'm going to keep my hand pinned to this chair, wall, doorway, whatever you're on. And all I'm going to focus on is bringing my back hip forward and my front hip back, right? I'm going to pull my back hip forward. I'm going to drive my front hip forward. You can see my empire sign start to come into the picture, right? So I have this hand here, and I snap my hips, right? If you see, we're talking about separating shoulders and hips. My shoulders are staying back because my hand's here, and my hips are starting to face you, right? So very important. We talk about this with rockers a lot, right? About blocking that front leg. So I want you to think when you take your step, your front knee is going to be bent, right? Your front knee's bent, and when you go to spin your hips, you're going to be pulling back on this hip, but also pulling back on your front knee, which then is going to make that leg straight and strong, all right? We want to build that power from the ground up. So let's make sure we're in our stance, our front knee's bent, and snap the hips.
Looks like some of these guys are having trouble squashing the bug back there, and unless they want to be exterminators, there's no bug squashing and hitting, right? So if you could focus on that back leg and back foot, right, they're just keeping that back foot and hip in place and sort of turning their foot, and that's getting their hips to turn, is it?
Yeah, no, guys, you're not going to transfer any energy forward, right? Our back hip, if any weight we keep on our back foot doesn't go into the baseball. So I want you to think when you're doing this, you can see, you can't see the empire sign on my pants right now. But when I go to snap my hips, it's going to be right in front of you, right? You can see that I get up on the toe on my back foot. I'm going to show you from the side. It might be a little easier for you guys, right? I don't need anything to hold on to. So if I had a wall here, I'd take my step forward, and I'd go to snap my hips. And if you see, I'm going to get my back hip going towards the pitcher, and I get up on my back toe, right? And I get up on my back toe, which is, I'm allowing this hip to come forward. You can see the front leg strong and straight, and I'm off that back foot like Coach Jordan was talking about. He doesn't want to see this, right? This is just weight sitting back. I'm squashing bugs. Remember, anything I leave back, any weight I have on my back foot, doesn't get transferred into the ball or the bat, which then hits the ball, right? I want to make sure I snap those hips, right? So snap the hip as hard as you can. So think about your front hip going to hit the ball, and your front leg is pulling back and is really strong and firm. Let's see what we got. I'm seeing a lot of stuff in the chat right now. Chuck, nice work.
What in the world are the Bormos doing?
Kirshner, make sure that chest stays back, right? The hand, the shoulder. Yes, good, good, good. Good, really get that back hip forward. Tito, nice work.
Wow, Coach, look at Doc Downey. Doc Downey, don't look down, right? Just keep your eyes up. Emily, that is fantastic. Coach, that is awesome. Now, Emily, don't think about pushing your belly button to the camera. Think about turning it and spinning it to the camera.
So, Jack, just hold on to the chair, right? The chair's just there to brace your upper body, and then snap your lower half. So bring your right hip to the pitcher or forward, and then, yeah, so Empire, can we bring it in really quick? I want to help you guys out with something. This is something I've been seeing a lot of you guys do. Coach Jordan talked about it before when we were throwing, right? We're doing the rockers. We don't want remember what we called our belly button? It was called the center of mass, right? I don't want my center of mass or belly button to move forward when I go to hit, when I go to throw, and also when I hit, right? So
I want you to stay with me for a second. When I take my step forward, that's the only time my weight moves forward. After that, so now we already took the step. Now we're into the snap. My head and belly button should not be going that way. If you look, I'll hold my hand up so it's kind of like you guys are holding onto the wall. I'm going to go slow here. So I'm going to snap my hips, and I'm going to come off. I'm going to move my front hip forward. But if you see, my head and belly button never move. Right? They're staying in the same position. I just watched somebody do this. Right? Their whole body's moving forward. That's not what we're looking for. The center of mass, my head, belly button, are staying in the same spot. I'm just snapping my hips. I'm turning my hips. Back hip forward, front hip back.
I understand this is a challenging move, guys, but it's very, very important in our swing.
Yeah, Coach. So are you willing to say that when I take my step, right, I move forward, but then after I land and I decide to swing, I don't move forward to the pitcher anymore? Is that right?
100%. The only time you have weight moving forward is when we take our step, which is our load, right? So you can call it your load, you call it your step. That's the only time you're going to have weight moving forward. After that, it's only spin. It's only get your hips to the pitcher.
That's great. Tito, don't be afraid to let that back foot come forward. Don't just spin it in place. Declan, don't turn your shoulders, turn your hips, turn your shoulders back. Scap load as you start to snap. Pull it back.
Cal, less of the knee coming forward and more of think of your right pocket. Bring it to the camera. Snap and get your right hip to the camera. Better.
Look at Jared.
Yes. Good work, dude. Just hold your hand up a little higher on that wall instead of the doorknob. Good. Now go ahead. Be a little easier there.
Coach, Alex Toll looks like he owns this drill.
Hey, because he does. That's why he hits baseball so hard.
Do you think, what is that Vicky in the background practicing as well?
They had to get it from somewhere. It's either mom or dad or both. Max is smiling. He's like, yeah, I don't know who it is, but we do it well, Coach. Max, make sure your chest and head isn't moving forward, buddy. Just snap those hips. Don't allow your chest and head to move forward. Guys, I want to see two more of these, and we're going to move to the next piece.
Hey, can we spotlight Shep, because he had some unbelievable improvement in this. Go ahead, Shep, because this dude was the #1 or #2 improver in hip rotation on one of our studies. Now, Shep, don't start the rotation until after you land on the front foot. So land, then snap. So take the time to put the front foot down and then snap. Even give him more of a pause. You don't want to snap early. Put the foot down. Did he get stuck?
It's just a connection. Just for a couple.
There it is. Let's go, Shep. That's
Shep, think about loading, then snap. Get your foot down and stop.
Wow. That's violent, Coach.
Yeah, it is. That's going to hit baseballs really hard for a long time. Nice work.
And he gets the hair flip involved also.
Yes, he does.
Nice work.
Guys, awesome job with our step backs. So I want one more piece we're going to add to that now, okay? So we did our step backs. Now I want to get into we did our snap drills. I want to show you guys step backs again, because this is something we've been struggling with, right? I've watched some guys do it well. I've watched some guys kind of back and forth, right? We need to make sure that when we do, I'm going to show you something first, and then we're going to finish with those, because I can see that this would be the issue, because we just talked about this. I want you to take your chair. I have a chair. I'm going to pull this one over a little bit. I have a chair here. I'm going to get into my load, right? I'm going to get into my load, and you can walk up to a wall or a chair, whatever works best for you guys. You're going to take your step forward, and if you see my front foot is against the chair, right? Your front foot can be against the wall. I want you to swing, go to spin and swing. If you see all the separation between me and the chair, right? A lot of you guys who struggle moving forward are going to go swing, and they're going to crash into the wall this way because their head and body are moving forward in their swing. Coach Jordan and I were just talking about how we take our step forward and then rotate hard, right? We take our step forward, and then from there, all it is rotation, nothing forward. So I want you to either walk up to a wall, walk up to the chair you were just using, and I want you to take your step to that chair where your foot's right against the edge and spin and swing, right? Spin and swing, and you shouldn't be hitting the chair with your leg, or especially not your chest, right? Your belly, your chest, your legs should not be hitting that chair. So your foot comes to the chair, spin and swing. That's all I want to see. And you can see the space between me and the chair. Show me that. I want to see if we can move to the step backs.
So if you don't have a chair to work toward, or that's not making sense to you, Coach, you know what I was doing? I was doing it against a wall today where I would get real close to the wall and there was space between my chest and the wall. And if my chest came closer to the wall, I knew I was doing it wrong. And that was real helpful for me.
Yeah, guys, the wall's better. I just saw a lot of people with chairs. If you can go to a wall, that's definitely a lot easier for you guys. Like Chucky, great job, dude. That's perfect.
Oh, Chuck's got it. That's exactly right.
So Empire, you can see how Chucky is bringing his foot to the bottom of the wall, and then he's going through his swing, and you can see the space between his leg and also his belly. Like he's not getting anywhere close to that wall. So he's doing a great job of just moving forward in his load, then spinning the swing. I want to see 5 more of these. I want to get you into a workout that focuses on this.
Coach Graham Michael looks very sharp at this drill right now, and this was always challenging for him.
My man's been working hard.
He looks great. Good for you, G. Michael.
Nice work, G. He's got the cool shades too. All right, Empire, drop your towels, drop your bats, T-shirts, whatever you got. I want to put you guys through 2 exercises really quick. 2 exercises really quick. First one's going to be, if you were on with me at 4, this is going to be the second time you saw this. Coach Jordan, we dropped some advanced stuff on the 4 o'clock class today. So I want you to do this. If you may have done this with Coach James, I think you've done this with myself as well. But I want your main focus to be, we're going to be in a lunge, right? We're going to be down on one knee. Our number one focus is pushing through this foot. I'm pushing through this foot, and I'm going to stand up. I watched a lot of people do this before. Don't worry about this leg. That's not the important part of this. I'm pushing through this foot and squeezing my butt. That's going to be the same muscles that I need to be engaged to get into that load or go pitch, right? The same muscles I need for that is going to be used right here. So let's get into this position. Push up. Push up. We're going to go 15 seconds on both legs. Push the floor, stand up, and squeeze. I'm going to show you from the other side. And squeeze. Should feel this in the front of your leg and in your butt. Let's see it. You got 15 seconds starting now, each leg. You choose whichever leg first. Go ahead. Really push the floor. Push the floor hard. Get to the top and squeeze.
Coach, you know what's really
5
cool?
more seconds.
Who's got this right? He's mashing his heel into the floor, and that's the part of the foot they want to use, isn't it?
Absolutely. Create the most force through the heel. Don't worry about how fast you drive that knee up. Guys, switch feet. Go to the other leg. How fast can you push the floor and get your legs straight and squeeze your butt? That's what we're looking for.
Wow.
Nice work, Siegel. That's awesome, dude. Jack, nice job.
Tell me that is my man, Bodie Nike. Bodie, it is so great to see you, kid. You look terrific.
He's killing it.
You know what's great? He didn't stop his exercises to wave. He just went full force. Look at Max Tall.
Look at you.
Max, turn up the music in the backyard, dude.
He's killing it. He's killing it. Guys, last exercise right here. Watch this. So now we're going to take that same move and just be explosive with it. We're going to have some fun with this one. So I'm going to be down on the floor. Now you're going to realize the importance of why I had to push through. I'm going to be down on the floor and jump up as high as I can. But I'm only jumping off of one foot, right? I'm pushing off this foot right here. So it's basically a one-leg jump. This is going to be challenging for you guys. Push the floor, jump up as high as you can, land on 2. Push the floor, jump up as high as you can. It might not be that high, but it's going to be explosive. It's going to be a lot of push to get out of that hole. It's going to be a lot of push to get out of this position. So we're going to go 15 seconds again, each leg. Starting now. Let's go. Push and jump. Come on, Dylan. Yep. Land on 2 feet. Good job, Chucky. Nice work, Ari. Drive through the floor. The harder you push the floor, the higher you get up. Nice work, Matthew. 5 more seconds.
Look at Johnny Thumbs go, dude. He looks awesome.
Downey, don't bring your knees up. Just jump. Don't worry about how high you get. Just push the floor. Switch legs, guys. Let's go. Come on, Emily. Let's go. Stay out of the chat. Work out. Emily, jumping as high as you can. Not bringing your knee up anymore.
Coach, is Andrew Kaplan putting in the work today or what?
Yeah, he is. I was just going to tell him to get his hand. Oh, he doesn't have his hand on something. I thought he had his hand on something. Keep working, Cap. Yes, good job. Drive through the floor. 2 more jumps right here.
Wow.
Nice work, Al. Push harder. 1 more. Come on. Empire, bring it in. Hey, we got a lot of people on here. I keep swiping to just get back to me. Guys, awesome job today. If you can see, we're getting very
specific on the movements. We're not changing anything. We're just really starting to lock in on particular movements, especially with the hitting. We didn't go through that many exercises, but we were really focused on certain things. So take these skills, take the exercise, the workouts at the end, and practice them on your own, right? Practice them on your own. So next time you show up with Dr. James on one of his workouts, or you show up next Thursday with us, or this Thursday, I'm sorry, you're going to be even more prepared, right? You're going to understand. It's like, wait, that lunge and jump is exactly what I need to build the strength and incorporate the muscles I need to get into that load, or drive off the mountain like Coach Jordan is talking about, right? So everything we do is going to be very specific. You just got to dive in and do the work, guys. Awesome job. Another amazing night with you guys. I'm going to pass this over to Coach Jordan. I hope I see you guys in a little bit at 6 o'clock. Bring your food because you just earned it on that workout.
So, Coach, I'm going to ask you first, and then I'm going to go out to them. Do you think they deserve, for you, me, and Coach James, to create a home workout for each and every one of them? Simple, easy to do, but requires that they do it. So if they come back, they don't do it, they let everybody down. Do you think they deserve it? So you go ahead. Coach, what do you think? Do they deserve it?
My honest is, I think they all deserve it. I just have a question for you if you're really going to do it. Right? We're willing to give it to you. I just want you to actually use it.
So I want to see. Go ahead and put a 1 in the chat if you want a short workout that you could do 6 days a week before you get back to this class, and you will be stronger for it immediately when you come in. You will throw harder. Coach, it's lighting up. Do you believe them?
I do. I mean, I always believe them. They come here, they work hard every single day.
Coach trusts you. If you put a 1 in that box, you are making a commitment. We're going to come to you with a workout. We're going to send it to you, and you need to do it. Not for me, not for Coach Chris, for yourself. Coach, I think we're going to ask James, you, me, and we'll put it together tonight. So if that's the case, we're ready for you. We're going to take it up a notch. Thursday and Tuesday, we're going to come at you. Here's how it works. You do the work, you get better. That's it. It's that simple. It is no accident that there are a few guys on this and girls on this training that take it to another level all the time. They're smaller than you, and they throw harder than you. They work harder than you. Think about that. There is no excuse to not work as hard as you can, right? You want something, go and get it. Thanks for joining us today at Hustle at Home. 6 o'clock. We are 10 minutes away. Instagram Live at The Center Sports. Any question, nothing off limits. We're going to tell some stories, have some fun, bring your dinner, bring your dog, bring your family, bring your parents. We're going to have a whole lot of fun on that call. At The Center Sports on Instagram Live, 10 minutes. If I don't see you there, I'll see you Thursday. And don't miss tomorrow's workout with Dr. James.